Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching GEEKCASTER. I'm Michael, and today we've got
Eve,
NOLAN,
NAJA,
and we have a special guest that we'll bring in shortly. But we're going to talk about anime. We're going to talk about pros and cons and questions. Yeah, because there's some things in geek media that I question. Okay, but let's first start out with some anime. One in particular, Netflix release.
Castlevania.
What do you guys think? Yay, nay?
Oh yes, I love it. It is amazing, fantastic. It was just the best thing I've seen since sliced bread. Anyway, it was really, really good. Although it was like 3 episodes, that was kind of like
really
irky.
well-produced episodes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm like,
the quality that I want to have.
And weren't they only like 15 minutes each?
No, they were full episodes.
Yeah.
I felt like it was 15 minutes.
That's
need more.
They were good.
I need more.
It was nicely dark and adult.
It
Does
wasn't
that make sense?
overdone. It was.
Yeah.
It was within theme, and it really played to the games really well.
What's the best way to describe it for anyone that hasn't seen this
Gothic.
show? Okay.
Gothic, supernatural.
It's not. I wouldn't say supernatural-ish. Oh wait, I thought you were talking about the show Supernatural.
No, not.
I was like,
the
I
show
wouldn't.
Supernatural.
Yeah, I was like,
absolutely.
Because it has the vampire,
yeah, the vampire
element.
like slaying.
good, evil, god, devil aspect, which
Yeah.
is cool.
It's
You got-
really good.
You got martial arts.
Magic.
You got
etc.
magic, swords.
The fighting and everything is very realistic.
It
Right.
is. It's wonderful. The dialogue is,
character.
yeah, it's to character. Literally, like
Yeah.
you got Trevor Belmont, and he's this quippy asshole. I mean,
And this is why.
woo!
Red flag. One red flag. You're on the sidelines.
That's too red.
All right, I'm done. Go ahead. He's
Have you
quippy.
watched it?
He's a quippy guy.
Not seen it.
You haven't seen it?
Yes.
Highly recommend it. I feel like you'd enjoy it.
Yes, you would.
You know what would be really cool for the show? Just to get past censors. Every time something like that happens, we should have a jar and put $1 in the jar and give it to charity.
Jar.
I'll be
Yeah.
broke.
There we go.
That'd be good.
I would be broke too, but that'll be fine.
Yeah, but
It's going to a good cause, though.
yeah, go into a good. Well,
You'll
let's
probably make me swear more just because,
let's-
I'll
Yeah,
just be giving.
honestly.
So
figure out what that is. But yeah, are there any other Netflix properties in the anime world that you guys are proud of and you say, hey, people need to check out?
I actually liked, I think it's called Kakeguri or something like that.
Kakegurui. That one is
Very-
kind of a niche show too. I'm surprised it ended up on Netflix. It's about gambling in school.
that sounds.
It's a school based on gambling culture.
Yeah.
So the students owe a debt to the student council.
It sounds like Oron,
No, it's
Almost.
like
but
That's cool.
yeah. It's a good show. It's very campy.
Yeah, it has like a lot of fanboy kind of stuff.
Yeah,
like very
big fanboy
sexual
culture stuff.
Okay.
But in a parody way, I feel like it is. All of the screaming people's names and big speeches and stuff, it's definitely not taking itself seriously. But it's still very fanboy culture.
I really liked it. I
liked it.
I liked it a lot.
I'm a
It
fanboy,
was
so.
really good.
you guys watched Devilman Crybaby?
I was so wrecked at the end of it. I was like, oh my god. I know they were trying to keep it to the original source, but I was just like, oh my god, that ending was just.
I felt like an egg in a glass mason jar, and they were filling it up with water, taking care of you so you won't break in case things move around. And then they get halfway and they stop filling it up with water. They shake it violently, right? And that's how it is. It's like,
Oh.
and you're just like,
Ow.
you're just like, what happened? Mickey does not deserve hurt. That's all I'll say.
Your facial expressions, you're going through it as you tell the story.
Stop it.
It's very interesting, but I do like the style of it. It was drawn really nicely and
Okay.
It kind of took me a minute to get, just because of the animation style, how they animated it. Because I don't know, the way my eye is, right? It was just kind of like nauseating at first, but then like I had to get used to it. Like it took me an episode and a half, but like otherwise the plot was really good and stuff. So I was like, okay, I can keep watching this, because it seemed like at certain points like the characters seemed a little washed out by the background. It almost reminded me of like how Caillou is drawn. Like you have your set and stuff like that in Caillou, and then there's like white on the outside of the set, and it's just like, why is that there? That's very distracting. So that's the only like kind of complaint I have.
Got you.
I got you. Is there anything else out there? Yeah.
Oh man, there's like so many.
On
but
Netflix?
On Netflix?
On Netflix, they're bringing a lot of interesting stuff on. Like Gundam Unicorn's on there now, which they're kind of late to the game.
Yeah, I'm like,
they're late to the game, but like I think it's good that it's on there now, because
I need to check on my queue.
Because all the people that don't know about their weird yearly show that they produce once a year, now you can watch it all at once.
They do have one of my favorite animes on Netflix, but it's the movies. It's Berserk.
Oh, so, I watched a little bit of Berserk.
What is that about?
Basically, how I say it, it's like a bromance going bad. That's the way I explain it. Very.
There's a lot to
it. I was rereading Berserk because I'm be doing some voice acting for it pretty soon, like for a YouTube series. So
that's awesome.
It'll be so exciting. I'll be voicing Slan and then also Puck. So I know, I'm like,
I'm excited for you.
I know, it's like it's very like dark.
Oh yeah, it's
very dark.
It does
very. It's like very realistic. It's like, think of like, for people who haven't watched Berserk, if you watch Game of Thrones, I always compare it to Game of Thrones because of how realistic it is. Your actions do have consequences, you know. And when the people die, they die.
Yeah.
They don't come back.
It dives really deep into like psychology.
Also, it goes like, how far would you go for your goals? You know, that kind of thing. Like,
I ask myself that question every day.
I hope you don't.
You shouldn't.
I was like, I hope you don't.
But I definitely recommend Berserk. They have the 3 movies. You know, it goes over like the first season, like the old 90s. So they just kind of cut it up short and made it into 3 movies. So it's like an hour each.
They basically do everything up into the golden, to the golden age arc, basically, and then stop.
I actually want to do Guts, like a Guts cosplay.
Oh, do it.
A femme Guts.
If you do that, I'll be Griffith.
Oh, would you?
Yeah.
Oh,
Griffith or Femto. One
okay.
of the two, so.
Definitely.
That seems really fucked up.
Oh my goodness.
More money donated.
Womp womp. And hold on a second. Boys and girls.
I'm so sorry.
Sometimes in life, people have to show you what not to do. And what Eve is doing right now is telling you how not to speak. Thank you.
Beep.
And that's the music. One to grow on.
Oh gosh, I'm so sorry, guys. Really.
She's very passionate. She's passionate.
She's passionate.
I don't mean to.
I do have one recommendation, but it's not on Netflix.
Oh, okay.
Prison School. But yeah, go ahead.
I mean, yeah. Revue Starlight was like quietly really amazing. It's from a pretty good group of people. They worked on Utena and Yurikuma. Have you seen that one? It's about lesbian bears. It's a fairy tale.
Bears.
It's good.
Beer?
Bears.
Bear.
Like as in
bears.
Yeah, but it's told fairy tale style. It's Penguin Drum. A lot of they have a lot of weird shows under their belts and like representative shows.
Mm-hmm.
They
cool.
go pretty far with their storytelling. This one was kind of like under the radar, but it's only 12 episodes.
Oh, so yeah, I'm definitely gonna watch that. I'm going to binge that. Actually,
it's not magical girl per se. It's more like stage drama.
Yeah, definitely gonna binge it.
Yeah,
definitely gonna binge.
Yeah,
it's
good.
Yeah. Have you guys seen Oh My Goddess?
Oh my god, that's a classic.
Oh yeah.
That's
okay, I was like, because whenever I bring up Oh My Goddess, people are like, huh? Right? And I'm
Are you
like,
talking about like the 90s?
Yes,
Or,
the
oh
90s.
my god, yes, of course. I love such beautifully drawn. And,
I
like,
know,
Bill
it's so
Dandy
cute, and oh my god.
I mean, I love Erd.
Mm-hmm.
I love Erd. That's how to pronounce it, right?
Yes,
Okay, good.
that's how I pronounce it too. So it's alright. So
Erd.
Now is Hell Girl on Netflix or no?
Hell Girl is not on Netflix.
But is it one to watch?
It definitely is one
Classic.
one to watch. There is.
How far would you go to take somebody out?
Right.
Yeah.
If you do these really bad things, Hell Girl will visit you.
Oh wow.
Oh my god. So there's like on Amazon video. Have you guys seen like Made in Abyss?
Yes. Yes. Made in Abyss is amazing.
I
was crying
Made in Abyss.
at the end of that
If you want to
show.
summarize Made in Abyss, it's a world where they're it's exploration based. They have to dig down into a crater, but there's a curse on it. So as you dig down, if you climb up, there's stages of illnesses. So like going one level down, climbing up will make you throw up. Going 2 levels down, you'll like get dizzy and throw up.
Oh, so
And
suds,
it
basically.
goes higher and higher until death.
So
I just had a response to that. So I was like,
basically, it's about a girl who has a famous explorer mom,
Yeah.
and her
No
mom.
spoilers.
Oh, I won't. Her mom just basically goes down there, and she just kind of wants to search for her and stuff. So.
It's a good.
I'm looking at some of the
The style
artwork.
is amazing. Animation's amazing.
Yeah, the style
it's
looks
realistic
really
with what
good.
happens, especially since it's the main character's a kid.
It looks cute, but it's like it has some deep
darkish.
stuff in there.
And it goes real far.
Kind
I
of like
was
Hunter x Hunter.
I don't really
Not to be
cry.
honest.
I don't cry when I
Hiatus.
watch stuff,
Don't talk to me.
but I
That
was
is
in
my
tears
contribution.
when I saw this anime. Like I was in literal.
It looks
I
cute.
binged it.
It's
I binged
cute.
it.
Oh, me too. Me too.
It's good.
Real tears came out of me. I was like I think I
We
think
haven't watched it yet because
no. I thought you were there when I was watching it, but I
thought it
was
was
in.
funny.
I was crying. I was crying like a baby.
Oh wow. And you know what? Let's bring this lady on.
Woo!
You can say your name, miss.
Mia.
Hold on.
Mamma Mia.
God, you brought up Hunter x Hunter, and that's all I'm thinking about right now.
Hunter.
It's all gonna be. It's all I'm gonna think about for the next few days now.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Say hello.
Hiatus.
Hello.
So, have you watched Made in Abyss? That's right.
Yes,
Have you watched?
She watches the cartoons. I watch the live TV shows.
Oh.
but
I
she
see-
has seen a few episodes with me. Maybe
Yes.
this.
I just
You were
like to
you had
wait.
too much commentary.
Yes, and I also like to do it in one day. I'm one of those people.
I'm
I'm staying in the house
yeah.
all day. to
Yeah.
finish it.
If I'm watching something, it's happening all at once.
No
If it's
cursing.
especially on a laundry
Her
day.
shows are too addicting. That's one thing I
Okay.
can't stand about her. When she gets a show and it's good, I gotta go to work. You don't want to go to work. You don't want to move. You,
You
stay
just
there
need to
all
sit here
day.
and watch
Yes.
a show. No work.
You
So
need a
Made in
pizza.
Abyss, it looks like Utena, Revolutionary Girl Utena. So if you think it's cute, it does. The drawings look just like it. So it gives it away that it's going to be psychologically effing you up. So as soon as I saw the artwork for it, it was like a red flag. Wait to watch that. So if you've never watched Revolutionary Girl Utena, just get your tears and get your tears ready. Get your
Now-
tears ready.
Did you guys ever watch the anime that Jaden Smith?
No.
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 I can't do that. That's pandering.
Why is that?
It's cute, but I like when you have an anime that there's more than just white anime characters in it. If you're gonna make it like a mixed one, put everybody in
Make
it.
it full mix.
And then also, I don't like when they have the white characters speaking. When I go to the movie to see Japanese anime, I need to see the subtitles. I hate dubs. Dubs sound very annoying. Oh my god! No, they don't sound like that. Oh, and then oppa, like you can hear the voice, but when you hear the white voice characters, oppa, no, you're not doing it right. So to me, it was cringeworthy.
why I'm crying.
And yeah, it's cringy. Like not everybody likes being a weeaboo or Korea boo. So I just took a step back. It was cute. It was worth the effort, but I want to take a step back.
You know what I will say though? My Hero Academia English is actually really good. I actually like the My Hero Academia English.
There's maybe like
That's about it.
3 shows that I like the dub for. My Hero
Yeah.
Academia.
That's definitely one.
And
a good
Sailor
one.
Moon,
Stalking.
but let me stop making jokes.
Pan Stocking.
That's
Oh my
Sailor
god.
And Stalking
As
has
evidence
the
at Comic-Con.
best.
That was Don't you love that at Comic-Con? How do you
Mia,
have...
we're talking about something else now, okay? We're talking about stocking.
We're talking about dubs.
Yeah, we're talking about the same thing. Yeah.
I thought it was kind of shady lane that they had dubs for Sailor Moon, but like none of the Japanese actors are ever invited. It's like Viz Media, Comic-Con. Can you reach out, like at least speak to them, because Sailor Moon isn't just the white voice actors. Okay. It was created in the 1980s, correct?
Yeah.
Most of them weren't born during that time period, but that's all I'm going to say. Peace out.
She's like, adios.
And you got that, folks.
Okay.
There you go. Well, how do you guys feel the same way about it?
Or I'm thinking.
Yeah. I was like,
no, 'cause you mentioned Sailor Moon and Eve mentioned Hunter x Hunter. The creators are married.
Oh, really?
Point.
Okay, so you get the shade, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like,
No, like it like goes so far.
it really does. It really does.
Same thing happened with Hunter x Hunter.
In this day and age where that's a part of the conversation, at least randomly going on with making sure everyone is represented. You're seeing or attacking when, hey, this character was supposed to look like this or that. Why are you not reaching out to the people of those ethnic backgrounds or those cultures?
Your face.
Do you guys see that things are going to get better? Or are getting better?
Unless we make them.
Slowly, but unless we make it better.
Unless we make it, then...
Because otherwise, if we have like this much improvement, we're gonna stay at that much, like this much improvement.
Okay.
As long, like if we say something and they do like this much, that's where it's gonna stay unless we take it like a step further.
Like Ghost in the Shell. That's a good example.
Oh, God.
Well, this is where we're going to push.
Like the Africans do.
We're gonna push Nolan.
Right.
To start working on some animation.
Okay. You know what I need? Okay, here's what I need.
What do you need? Pencils? I got pencils.
600 hours of time.
600 hours.
You know, that's nearly over a year. Not over a year. It's like half a year. Over half a year.
I know what I said.
Okay.
She's like,
the hours I said.
oh man.
Good night.
He's wet.
Kiss way.
Oh man. Naja, you're being real quiet over there. What happened?
I don't know. I was listening
Everything.
to everybody else.
You have the hours?
Go ahead.
You don't have no shade to say.
Just do this.
When you have shade and she sees it, they're doing it for me.
Just go ahead and
say. Yep.
It's not even, just like...
Well, so let's flip it. Who's doing it right? Who's doing it right that we feel that we need to support?
Definitely is doing it right.
What?
Wait.
I knew she was playing. I was like, she lying.
What?
Definitely is doing it right.
Wait, we're talking about what's being done.
What's doing it correct?
I won't say that.
And you can open it up to TV, film, anime. Who's doing it right as far as representation?
So there's two things, right?
Okay.
One, it hasn't come out yet, but it's Battle Angel Alita. And I will not say, I don't know if it's perfect because it hasn't come out yet or anything like that. But James Cameron is directing it. So hopefully, it's a little epic. And I love Christoph
Waltz.
I love him, and I think he's perfect in that film.
He's so eclectic.
I like how you added in that film.
Oh no, he's perfect in every film. Like,
wow, shade.
I think he's amazing. He's amazing.
Okay.
Amazing actor. But another thing that's been done really well was Erased. It's on Netflix. It's a Japanese show.
Erased was done very well.
It was a anime or manga before, right?
Yeah.
And then they turned it into live action, and that's actually really well done. I really liked it on Netflix. I don't know about you guys.
I did.
But I enjoyed it a lot, immensely. I think they did it right.
What do you think, No? No, what do you think? In the media, like who's doing it right as far as representation?
I mean, I'm picky because the content I'm waiting for is something that has varied people of color, varied LGBT representation. That's not going to happen in one show in 2019. I can't see it happening and being done on like something that becomes popular. I can see it happening in like podcasts or like comics and that type of thing, but So far, I'm waiting. I'm pretty picky what I find to be like full representation. So there's a lot of things that have good individual representation. There's actually a surprising amount of like LGBT anime that's been floating around just quietly out there. They haven't gotten like removed from TV or anything like that, which used to be a thing. So I am going to be waiting.
Kind of like when Sailor Moon, they had their lesbian relationship. They really toned it down in the English.
They toned that down like crazy in the English, but I mean, the creator is she's all about it. So
she was
Sailor
like, "This
Moon
is in
was some good
here,"
representation.
and they're remaking. They're not remaking. They're
Crystal, you mean?
Yeah.
Crystal, I've only watched season 1. I really need to catch up. But Crystal seems neutral. So
it's like still.
Because it's a high budget remake, it's going to be trying not to alienate any of its audience. So.
It seems that a lot of properties trying.
Yeah,
but
the issue is,
but they try and do
corporates
that
above them,
right?
Telling them you can't do this. Like,
no.
Weird example: Adventure Time.
Really?
Yeah, they had to leave their lesbian relationship until the last episode, otherwise they get canceled in every country.
What?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So they had 10 years of build up for the two girlfriends, and then they were only able to like.
They kissed like briefly.
The relationship canon in the last episode. Otherwise, they get canceled.
They're like, "Ha!
Because CN
what now? We're ending."
Steven Universe was enough of an issue for them, so having Adventure Time too. So they waited until the last episode when they couldn't get canceled.
What about that one Nick show, The Loud House?
I didn't watch that.
There's a black character in there. I watched a few episodes. It's not terrible, but I don't necessarily like it. Not for any reason, but it's just like the dialogue and then like the plot essentially. Yeah. You know, it's kind of like, where's this going? But in that fashion of show, it's like there's a black character and he has two dads, right? One white dad, one black dad. You know, and it seems like totally normal. They're not weird about it. You know. Like, even in, like, the kid's dialogue, like, the kid was talking about, oh, yeah, I gotta ask my dad something, you know, or so-and-so's dad's, right? And I'm, like, treating it like it's a normal situation, and it is.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not saying, no, it is a normal situation.
That's the way it should be handled. It's just Nick is kind of dying, so.
So they're, like.
So they can do whatever they want.
Yeah.
Like, without fear of, like.
Being shut down, right? Even though they are slowly.
Well.
Fake
we spoke
opposition.
about this
right.
Another episode, how Disney and a lot of big companies are creating their own or already have just started their own streaming service. Once you do that, you could do anything you want.
Would you?
So for instance, like Teen Titans, definitely very violent, bloody. One of our own from GEEKCASTER saw the first 2 episodes at Comic-Con, one of the screenings, and they said they almost went too far with the violence and the cursing, but it made sense if you're a fan of the comic book. If you know the cartoon, you're like, what is this? But with all that being said, they had the freedom to do that because it's their own service. How do you guys feel about now content having no rules at some point?
Whenever it comes to like following like comic book adaptation, you know, like
or just
from comic
language, violence.
Oh, language, violence,
everything. I mean, pretty much if you like Netflix, you watch whatever you want to watch. Yeah.
My thing is, as long like it's perfectly fine. Like I'm all for it and stuff like that. You know, just make sure you have certain certain ratings like accordingly to the episodes. But.
Oh, so you can have a heads up of what you're
of what you're getting into.
Okay.
Don't be like PG-13 and you're dropping the F-bomb every 5 minutes.
Like somebody.
Excuse me, it was like that was over 10 minutes ago. Chill. Yeah, like when it does that, but also don't try to like piggyback off somebody else's like ultraviolet, like hyper swearing style like Quentin Tarantino, for example, because you know he has a tendency to put like 3 million cuss words in a script, and like with a lot of gore and blood, and you know, but in a funny way, you know. So yeah, that's my little 2 cents on it.
This is totally off subject, but Teen Titans and stuff. Oh man, I had to earlier today. I got really, really upset because one of those promotions for Teen Titan came on.
Right.
And I was reading the comments, of course, because why not go to the comment section? And someone had the nerve to be like, "Is that Starfire?" Now, okay, my whole situation is that it's the styling of Starfire, like what they.
Did you see pictures of her new outfit though?
No, I didn't. It's great.
Better. A lot better.
Good.
I'm staying away until the premieres. I'm staying away.
I saw some pictures, so.
The comment that bothered me the most was the fact that they're like, "Oh, is that Starfire?" And then someone's like, "Oh no, that is," but they made her black or whatever. And then the person commented again and was just like, "Oh, that kind of takes away from the character or whatever, takes away from the show."
Takes what away? She's an alien.
And then
how many orange people do you guys know?
I got so angry that I commented and I was just like, okay, so a orange alien from outer space, is she supposed to be white? Like. Right. It just got me. I got a little heated. I don't know what sort of replies I got back. I probably got cursed out, but it just got me really upset. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, because it's the land of make believe. I think when people get so uptight, especially in a situation where it's a green character or it's an orange character, doesn't really matter who's playing the character. You know what I mean? Like who's acting out. They're acting now. If their backstory, they were African descent or European descent or Asian descent, and I have to also add if their backstory was really important, there's some sort of cultural references, because if there are no cultural references and it really doesn't matter what their ethnicity is as far as how they act and everything, then they shouldn't really have an issue.
As far as I'm concerned, as far as the Tamaranians go, I don't know any Tamaranians, and I don't know anybody that, and their whole group of people, whose planet was invaded, you know, and so what's going on? What's the real deal, issue? We know what it is, but come on.
Do you guys feel weird about about the whole Marvel Psylocke and how they're turning her back to white? They're dropping the Asian.
Olivia Munn?
No. Like the actual character Psylocke.
Oh.
Originally she was white, and then they switched her to Asian, and now they're switching her back to white.
Oh. Wow.
Why would they?
Wait, is it the same universe?
Yeah.
I think so. Something. It's
not that that's a reason to do that.
I don't know. In the new comics, that's what they're.
I haven't been keeping up. That's weird.
I mean, unless they're trying. That's the problem with trying to
excuse for that. I think they're just being
picky. I don't know. I don't know what they're doing because of course they have multiple versions of characters, you know, but if it's gonna, but there's not. Yeah, not too much in Marvel unless you're the Spider-Verse.
Yeah, the Spider-Verse is a whole different
insane. Thing. Okay, Spider-Verse
at least
insane.
With Spider-Verse, I kind of like
it's controlled.
What they're doing in Spider-Verse because I love Miles.
Of course. I like Penny. I like Penny.
Oh yeah.
I love Penny.
What they're doing in Spider-Verse is a good version of just having
if you want multiple if you want the same characters with
different body types, different
everything. Spider-Verse is your cup of tea.
What's Spider-Verse?
Or your shot of whiskey.
Give everybody your social media. We're kind of running out of time, but this is awesome.
Yeah. All right. So you can reach me on Snapchat or Instagram at LoveOneVon, LoveOneVon.
You can reach me on Instagram at RocketGills. You can also hit me up on Discord via the same link.
And I'm on Instagram, NAJA_XP.
Hit me up on Instagram, Michael7Michael. Thank you so much for watching GEEKCASTER. Of course, you can always follow us. And I want you to follow. We want you to follow us on Instagram. That's also GEEKCASTER. You can check out GEEKCASTER Show on Facebook. And, of course, GeekCaster.com. Thank you for watching. Woo-hoo! The conversation will continue. Yes, it will. Whoosh.